Good afternoon, everyone. Time for a giant watermelon patch update. It is July 15th. Now let's take a look at the patch. What's going on? We've had a lot of rain, battling some disease pressure, got some melons, starting to look like Tent City out here. So let's take a look. All right, we got really good vine growth here. Patch is just about filled in all the way and overflowing that way. We've had a lot of rain, some dieback around the crown, just battling gummy stem blight, trying to keep the diseases, just really hitting them with the fungicides good and just staying on it. Today was the first day in like over a week that it hadn't rained much, but yeah, just we're starting to lose some leaf canopy pretty quick. I actually removed some of the shade cloth. Typically I have shade cloth over the whole patch, but it was just, we're getting a lot of days with no sun and or not a lot of sun and rain, heavy rains, and the leaves were just staying wet, so had to open it up and let some air flow. So that seems to be how it is this year, so we're just working with it. And so let's take a look at some fruit. So pretty much in the 50-pound club right now. A lot of fruit. There are just about every plant so far has a fruit allocated to it. Just need to select. There's one, pretty good gains. They're young, so it's hard to say, but we'll keep an eye on them. Let's have a bunch of 4 lobes this year, so I'm really excited about them. I have so many 3 lobes typically and always go light to the chart. So I'm hoping that, well, the 4 lobe will help me. But also, just really been hitting them hard with a lot of boron, calcium and boron this year. So we'll see if that does anything. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. This gummy stem blight. It's probably the worst disease that we battle in watermelon crops here in South Carolina in general. This kind of stuff right here. Now, I just hit them with a really good product the other day. But stumps look pretty good. I actually was starting to, we'll take a closer look. I was actually starting to back off the fertilizer a little bit because I was starting to get some oozing stumps. So we don't like that. So let's take a look at this guy here. Pretty nice. We have actually 2 plants that decided to have fruit right next to each other. So this will be a fun management thing throughout the season. But yeah, let's take a close look at these stumps. Actually put these tables up over here to keep the water off of them. They were starting to get a little gnarly. This is it's the biggest stump I've had this time of year. Usually later in the season they get big like this, but one of them was starting to ooze. Yeah, take a look at this one here. Starting to burst a little bit. These mushrooms. Yeah, I've been hitting that with a little bit of rubbing alcohol, but I put this table over it because it kept collecting water in there. And anyway, other than that, it looks okay. Yeah, we're growing 9 plants again this year. They're all grafted. They're all grafted on Carolina Strongback. Hope to battle the nematode pressure that we face here. And we'll see. They're split up. They're in rows of 3. They each have 200 square foot of space. And I'm just letting them crawl out of their designated space for now. Although in the middle, it's just trying to make sure plants don't overtake the other ones. I really need to space these out more. Well, just so I have better walking spaces. I have some rows cut between them. But anyway, we got our little shade structures built on over all the fruit. And just keeping the sun off of them. And typically I'll close this front part here so that we don't get sun beating on them. But yeah, gains are pretty good. These are young, so 50, 60 pounds at most, and we're just getting started. We got a late pollination this year. Well, a little later than I want it to be, but we had some 2,4-D damage from the border farm, and so we're just working with it. And anyway, not bad fruit. We'll see. it's early to tell. So, but check back with this next time. Actually, quick, we're gonna take a quick look at the pumpkins. This is 2404 Barren. It's looking good. I just pollinated one on it. Tiny little thing. Just a couple days old. And then we got the 2144 Barren. Look at it. I think we're at Adapt 10 on this one. Pretty excited about it. Plant is looking pretty good. Just hope it stays that way. Just trying to stay on the diseases and keep this plant as cool as possible. And we have sprinklers that run during the hottest part of the day just to cool the plant. So we're giving it a try. So anyway, check back with us next time. Thanks for checking it out.